Okay, guys. I am live on our Blooming in Process page, and that's a great thing. So, let me turn my volume down, guys. I am live on our, there we go. So you guys won't hear an echo. All right, so I wanted to log on today because one thing I promised you guys on in my last Facebook Live is that I'm going to engage more with our YouTube community. And so if you've been connected to our Blooming in Process YouTube page, you'll be seeing more lives going on here, and then I'll be sharing this live on Facebook so that they can be also engaged as well. I was trying to do it a little bit different just so that pulling everybody into the loop. Today, I just want to give you guys an overview. We've been fasting since the 1st of January, January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. This month, we are studying the book of Hebrews, and I just wanted to take like about a couple minutes, literally, this is going to be less than 5 minutes, about what the book of Hebrews is about. Now, if you need context of what is going on within our community, go back to our Facebook page at bloominginprocess.com or Blooming in Process page and look at our recent recap. The recap is on our Blooming in Process page. You can join our members only page, Blooming in Process members only. You can join that page. Just search for that, fill out the little thing, and then go in. It's totally free to join. So that's how you stay connected to us closely. But today I just, again, wanted to give, as we're studying the book of Hebrews this month, that's our book of a month. Our actual scripture is Hebrews 10 and 23. We'll get there in a second. But just to give you guys an overview of what was going on, who the book of Hebrews was being written to. So the book of Hebrews was written to early Christians, right? And so these Christians are in particular were fighting against the pagan and the other gods of that time. These are a lot of the Greek and the Roman gods were still very prevalent in the area at that time. And this is the Mediterranean world that we're talking about. They were experiencing a lot of challenges and pushback from this environment. A lot of them that converted over to Christianity, they paid a very high price in their jobs, their communities, their social lives, their family connections, friendships. These were all sacrificed to become a Christian. And so there were a lot of Christian persecution. Christians were being persecuted, and Christian persecution was very common in these times. So this Hebrews really was being addressed to a group of Christians that were having like church in their houses. So house churches were very common in this time. This was the early 660 AD. And a lot of these Christian churches, again, were founded in their home. At the time, Rome had over 1 million people, including a large population of Jews, but Jews were not, they did not believe in Jesus just yet. And they considered themselves atheists because they did not believe in the Greek or Roman gods. I'm going to repeat that. The pagan society misunderstood. I'm reading out of my Bibles, my Bible study guide, if y'all wanted to know. The pagan society misunderstood and mistrusted both Christians and Jews and considered them atheists because they did not believe in Greek or Roman gods. So these are the Christians in their time. They were the atheists because they didn't believe in the Greek or the Roman gods, but they believed in Jesus Christ. So I just wanted to make sure that was clear. But opposition to Christianity also arose from within the traditional Judaism. Many Jews rejected Jesus as the Messiah and held interpretations of the Old Testament scriptures that conflicted with those that embraced by the Christian movement. So this was a movement happening. People were converting to Christianity, and there was like a lot of persecution on their side. So I wanted you guys to approach the book of Hebrews with the mindset that who was it being written to was somebody who was experiencing persecution and pushback for being Christian. It so reminds me of our day and being strong and bold in today's world. the rise of just this anti-Christ, anti-Christian mindset of you don't need to do that, or that's not the right way to go, is rising. And so it requires us to be bold in our faith. And I think this is so powerful that God will have us start the year off with this particular book. And so the actual scripture that we're going to be reading, the actual scripture that we're going to be memorizing is Hebrews 10 and 23. And Hebrews 10 and 23 states, "Let us hold tightly without wavering to the hope we affirm, for God can be trusted to keep his promise." Keep his promise. So while you're fasting and praying this week, what has God promised you?